Most people think billionaires got rich because they were lucky, or born into money, or just insanely smart. But when you actually study them closely, something interesting happens. You start seeing patterns. The same financial behaviors repeating again and again, different industries, different personalities, same money logic. Today I'll break down 15 financial rules almost every billionaire follows and why most people do the opposite. And number 7 completely changes how you see risk. Let's start with the first one, billionaires by ownership, not lifestyle. When income increases, most people upgrade their car, their apartment, their vacations. But people like Warren Buffett bought companies instead of status. Ownership means stocks, equity, businesses, intellectual property. Billionaires don't trade time for money. They build systems. Think of Jeff Bezos with Amazon. He didn't build a bookstore. He built a global e-commerce and logistics machine that makes money while he sleeps. Salary can make you comfortable. Ownership can make you wealthy. Salary stops when you stop working. Ownership works even when you sleep. That's the first shift. Second rule, they think in decades, not months. Most people invest with a 6-month mindset. Billionaires invest with a 20-year mindset. Compounding looks boring in the beginning. Small gains slow progress, but over time, growth becomes explosive. If money grows 20% per year, the first few years feel small. But after 15 or 20 years, the numbers become massive. Most people quit before compounding even starts working. Patience is not emotional, it's mathematical. Think of the vision it took to build something like Google. They were planting seeds for trees they knew wouldn't grow for years. Third rule, they use leverage. Leverage means doing 1 unit of effort and getting 100 units of result. For example, Elon Musk does not build rockets alone, he builds systems. The 4 main types of leverage are people, capital, technology, and media. People mostly trade time for money, but billionaires build systems that multiply time. That is a completely different game. Fourth rule. They avoid bad debt, but use smart debt. Debt is not automatically bad. Bad debt buys things that lose value. Smart debt buys assets that produce income. So they use debt as a tool, not a trap. The average person fears debt. Billionaires leverage it. They use other people's money to buy assets like real estate or businesses that generate more cash than the loan costs. It's financial judo. If the asset produces more than the debt costs, it becomes a tool. Fifth rule, they focus on one big thing. Jeff Bezos focused on Amazon. Mark Zuckerberg focused on Facebook. They did not chase 20 random side hustles. They went deep instead of wide. Most people diversify attention. Billionaires concentrate effort. Focus creates scale. They use focus as their superpower. Warren Buffett famously said, the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. They find one thing and go all in. Sixth rule, they delay gratification. At 25, you can buy a new car or you can buy equity. The car makes you look successful, equity builds actual power. Many billionaires lived below their means for years, not because they had to, but because they valued control more than appearance. Delayed gratification is simply choosing future strength over present comfort. Seventh rule, they take asymmetrical risks. Risk is not gambling, it is structure, limited downside, massive upside. Starting a company might fail, but the upside can change your entire life. Look at Elon Musk, he didn't just start a car company. He risked his entire fortune on Tesla and SpaceX when everyone said he was crazy. The lesson, calculated risks, not reckless gambles, lead to massive rewards. They do not avoid risk, they calculate it. Average people fear risk, billionaires design risk. That difference changes outcomes. Eighth rule, they reinvest profits. If someone makes $10,000 in profit, most people spend part of it, maybe upgrade something, maybe celebrate. The billionaire mindset reinvests the full amount, then reinvests again. Wealth grows through reinvestment cycles. Money needs momentum, spending interrupts momentum. Reinvestment accelerates it. Ninth rule, they understand systems. Taxes, corporate structures, capital allocation, incentives. If you do not understand how money flows, you will always be inside someone else's system. Billionaires design environments where money flows toward them. They do not just earn money, they structure money. 10th rule. They protect reputation and network. Money follows trust. Opportunities follow relationships. Access follows credibility. One strong connection can change your trajectory completely. Reputation creates leverage. Money is often just the result. And here is what billionaires do not do. They do not rely only on saving. They do not panic when markets drop. They do not chase every trend. They do not try to look rich. 11th rule, they obsess over the customer. Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, built his empire on a simple idea: give the customer what they want and a little more. Obsessive customer focus creates unstoppable loyalty. 12th rule, they never stop learning. Bill Gates is famous for his Think Weeks, where he locks himself away with books and papers. In a world that changes this fast, if you're not learning, you're falling behind. 13th rule, they build a brand, especially a personal one. Oprah Winfrey isn't just a media mogul. She is the brand. Her name signifies trust and quality. Your personal brand is your most valuable asset. 14th rule, be a master of negotiation. Everything is a negotiation, and they understand that value is subjective. They don't just negotiate on price, they negotiate terms, partnerships, and futures. And finally, they give back. Not just for taxes, but because they understand that wealth creates responsibility. The Giving Pledge, started by Buffett and Gates, is a promise by hundreds of billionaires to give away the majority of their wealth. True wealth isn't what you have, it's what you give. So from building systems to playing the long game, these aren't just theories. They are the battle-tested principles that forge fortunes. When you study these 15 rules carefully, you notice something powerful. None of them are flashy, none of them are get-rich-quick. They are structural, they are strategic, they are boring at first, and powerful over time. The real question is not whether billionaires know this. The real question is, do you? Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video.